This is how our benchmark looks like. It's our homepage, TuringTears.com. Feel free to visit it and check out for yourself. We have leading models that we are testing with use cases. And for the start, we have chosen 4 categories. And for each category, we have one simple use case. So we have one game, we have one trading strategy, we have some business task, and we have a productivity task. Below the chart, you will find the detailed table with individual scores of each model for each task that it was given. So where you see the 100% score, it means the model completed the task from the first attempt. Each time extra prompt was needed, we deducted 10% for it. So we have attempted to solve an individual task maximum 10 times. If the model still failed, then it got a 0% score. As you can see, the score is clickable. If you click on it, you will see the actual result. So if you click on the snake game, you will be able to play the actual game that was created by the model. And in some cases, you don't see any link. Why? Because there is nothing to show. It failed completely. We were not able to compile the solution to show you. That's the reason why some of them are not clickable. And if you scroll at the bottom, you will see a subscription box. If you subscribe now, you will get an archive with all the code and the prompts that we used to get the code. All right, on this chart, you can see that for these 4 use cases, Claude 3.5 Sonnet is the winner. It has the highest average score. Some models, as you can see, some models only have 2 tasks. It's Gemini PRO 1.5 and Llama 3.5, 405 billion parameters. They scored the worst because they failed 2 tests. So they have 2 zeros in their score. That's why the average score is so low. You can also toggle on or off individual tasks to see what score each model got for those. You can also do it via this menu. So it's up to you. The chart is responsive, so enjoy. Okay, let's take a look at the individual results and see what the models were able to do. The first use case was the snake game. And if we click on individual score, we will get to the game itself. This one is from Sonnet 3.5. If I press start the game will start. As you can hear, the game has sound effects, and background music. If I lose, you also hear a particular sound. The game over message is displayed. When the game is over, I can start the game, I can mute the game, I can see the score, the background is black, the snake is green, the apple is red. All of that was part of our prompt. It was all part of the definition of done for this particular task. This is the version of snake that was created by GPT-01 model, the newest model from OpenAI. So you can see and hear the same logic applies. We have also the messaging, we have also the score, we have restart mute button, the same colors. So you're welcome to play the game. It's only playable on desktop for all of them. And the responsiveness was not part of the prompt, so it's only playable on desktop. The second task was to build a mean reversion trading strategy. I had an idea for a simple mean reversion strategy, but I wanted an LLM to write the script for me. The strategy was written in PineScript. It's the language that is used by TradingView. It's a platform for traders. It's really easy to use. And even with a free account, you can implement this strategy. So if you subscribe, you will get the code of this strategy and you will be able to use it. As you can see, this is the result. The strategy is pretty simple. On the chart, it's just a screenshot, but if you get the code and insert it in your trading view, you will get the same result. The chart is showing us the price of Tesla. As you can see, across multiple years, you would make 500% of profit with this strategy. Not every asset will behave the same way, but it's just to see if the strategy works, and it does.
What was the performance for the strategy?
500%. It
100%.
made 500%, but I do not remember in how many years. It's about 50 trades that were made. And in these 50 trades, it made 500%. And position size was 100% of the money you got at that moment, basically. So it reinvested the profit.
So it's every time it's all in.
Yeah, it's all in. Very risky. We do not advise you guys to use it on real money. It's just to show you that you can create a workable strategy with AI, and it can execute the trades. So it's not AI that is thinking and taking the decisions. It's just very simple strategy. But if you are not coder yourself, you can easily outsource it, and an AI will implement the rules of the strategy for you. So each and every model was able to create the strategy and follow the rules that I gave it, and all of them produced like 500%
So this
of
is actually
profit.
like the back test of of the potential strategy.
Yeah, it's a back test on Tesla chart how this strategy would work. So it was just to see if each and every model would implement the rules exactly as I stated them, uh, and would create the strategy where you could change the indicator inputs, and all of them did that successfully.
Okay, so the third test which we did is actually product sentiment analysis tool, and the idea is following: we provide like a list of 1,000 products reviews, like different products reviews, and the tool has to analyze the sentiment of each of this review, and at the end provide a visualization report and the insights, what it thinks about this like reviews. Are there any remarkable things, and if there are, like the model should tell us. What we see here now is like all the models besides the Claude 3.5 Sonnet, they have all zeros. Like a couple of models like Gemini Pro and GPT-4o Mini and Grok, they were able to deliver results from technical point of view. They were able to solve all the tasks, but the problem is the result is not usable. So maybe you can try to click like on Gemini Pro 1 point, yeah, on this zero, yes. So basically, this is like the visual representation of this analysis. And you cannot do here anything. So the product name is not mentioned here, and it's not clear like what it's all about. So it's not usable, and that's why the score is actually zero in this case. So
Yeah,
can you?
if it would be like one product, then it's maybe a little bit useful. You can see the negative, the positive, and the mixed results. All right. But there were actually like tens of products,
Yeah,
right?
different products.
And yeah, and this is not usable. That's why it gotten zero score on that.
So let's maybe look now on the Claude 3.5 result, just to have like an idea what the good result should look like. So here we have like really a good representation like of all products which we had like in this list, and then the model actually created this connection to OpenAI API interface. It went through all 1,000 products and it got sentiment, and then based on this sentiment, it decided like was each review, for example, positive, negative, neutral, or mixed. And here in the list we can see and we can make some decisions based on this result. So, for example, the first one, if we have a look at this one, is Apple Watch Series 7. So it has like quite a lot of negative comments. So maybe if we were like the shop owner, we can like think about it and maybe exclude this product from our shop.
By the
Uh,
way, all these reviews are fake. They were just generated for the sake of this test. It's not real.
Yeah, so the reviews which were used were also like generated by LLM model, but yeah, that doesn't change the idea that like if those were like the real reviews from, for example, if you're the shop owner and you have downloaded all the reviews from your products, you are still able like to perform this kind of task and get the real life results, and then from these results you can take some decisions. So okay, so this is how the good result look like. Now let's go back and let's click through all other results. So the O1 preview was unable like to deliver a code which was like compiling, so that's why it even does not have a link. The Gemini actually technically we already looked at it, and the GPT-4 unfortunately was also unable like, to provide a solution which was compiling, and that's why there is like no link to a screenshot. And GPT 4.0 mini, it actually did a good job. It still has like the list with the products. It did like the sentiment analysis. It provided the results, but unfortunately, like the visual representation of the results is not nice, because here it's not clear, because all of the products having like different reviews, some of them positive, some of them negative, and then of course logically like each of the product is actually has like mixed reviews, like from a sentiment point of view. And here it's not clear, like okay, so of course like all products having like mixed reviews, and is it like a product which we want to exclude, for example, from the point of view of the store owner, or like we cannot take any decisions from this kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's why it has 0.
Exactly. So that's why we gave it like a 0 as well. So you can go back, and so the Grok one, can you open it, please? Think it provided also, from technical point of view, it provided also correct solution. It was compiling it. It was also going through all the products, and then it has here like the sentiment score. I think it's on scale like from 0 to 1. It's debatable like if you can use this one for to take like some decisions, but like
Yeah,
it's not.
I would say it's useless. I would say it's useless for an average business person. Look, you look at this. Okay, what decision will you take? Review count. I didn't ask for the
Yeah,
review count.
it's not
I
clear. It's
wanted
also
the
not clear
sentiment
what to do with
analysis.
it.
Everything is blue. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything.
Mhm.
It's a hard fail, I would say.
Okay, hard fail. So okay, this one failed as well.
Yeah,
Okay, you can close this one, and
yeah, and that's it. And Llama did not deliver a great result that you could compile, right?
exactly. So it doesn't have any
Yeah,
any screenshot. The force test, what we did is actually the like simple Angular to-do app. We specified like a special version, like 17, the version 17. This is the actual version, and in general, almost all models struggled with this. So the almost all models from the first attempt delivered the code which was suitable for the previous versions of Angular. So this there was always necessary to say like, hey, this is like Angular 17, please provide like updated code. And in case of Claude, it was required like to send, I think, 4 additional prompts to get like the final results. And the first correction which we have asked actually was exactly like to send the revised code which is suitable for version 17, and then a couple of other corrections, because like the code was not compiling, to get the code in I would say like to finish the code and get the result. So can you maybe click on on the result? So this is the list of this to do, so of different implementations of to do list, and this is like Cloud 3.5. So you can try to enter something here, and you need to add also the deadline. I think without deadline it will not work.
yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
so the Cloud was able like to create this app which was compiling, and then we have deployed it, and this app is publicly available, and you can play with it as well. And I think, can you try to edit now to put something? So
Yeah, I can
okay,
edit it. I
so
can
edit
complete it.
So
I
I think
can
like
delete
from the
it. Yeah,
functional perspective,
works.
like this one works like completely. So, but it still had from the fourth attempt, like we received this kind of solution.
Yeah, you can
So
definitely improve it, but it would take the score down. Okay, it met the definition of done by our criteria. That's why we stopped after
exactly.
four
So
attempts. Yeah.
now some other models which will look. So we have not we were not focusing on like the design, like everything what was related to design actually like please provide like a nice looking to-do list, and this is what we got. So this is one preview.
Yeah.
And actually it was able also to achieve the result, so you can store,
It's
you can
complete. Yeah.
mark as complete. Let's try to
And
edit it.
edit. Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I think one of the models
Okay.
was failing the edit. So this one is
Okay.
still editing. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
working. And now I
Edit.
think
I
I can
can
delete.
delete it.
Okay.
And
So,
if I refresh, will it lose everything?
so the idea was to use the local browser storage. So if you approach this app like from the same browser, you will still
I'll
see
try that right now. Yeah,
exactly. So you can
I
refresh
can
and
see
it
it.
will
I've
remain there. Yes.
marked it as done, and I refresh it. Still works. So here you go, guys. A free to-do list app. Use it.
Yes. So at least it was cool to see that like the latest models are at least like Claude and ChatGPT like o one were able like to provide a real solution. So it's completely working a working solution. Of course, like to be close to a real life case, we need to add like authentication. We need to also store the data in DB because you would love to access your to-do list from mobile app and then maybe from the desktop as well. So there are like some additional things, but in this case, it was like a simple use case which we tried and it worked well. And in the next benchmarks, we'll see maybe we will increase the complexity in this case.
Yeah.
So maybe we can have a look to the other models.
Let's test it. Test deadline is
I think the
here.
one was like the best looking solution. So out of all
Yeah,
of them.
I'll complete it. Okay, I can edit it.
So let's try to edit something.
Just date. Yeah,
So it's also
description
like
got
a
updated,
complete
and I
solution.
can delete
Try to
it.
hold on, try to refresh the page maybe first. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, second test. Deadline. Up. Okay, and I can
Refresh
complete
the
it
page.
and now refresh. Yeah,
Cool.
works great. Okay, I can delete
Cool.
it. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, now GPT-4o.
So GPT-4 doesn't look
Yeah, it doesn't look
sexy at all.
great.
Okay. But let's see if it's functional or not.
Better at task.
You need to put the deadline.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. At task. Yeah, I can edit, mark as complete. It actually crosses the date, not the
The deadline
not the
date and
task itself.
okay, almost. Okay,
Yeah, it's almost great.
let's try if you can edit it because like I think one of the
Edit,
models was unable like to update
edit
it.
the store. Save. Yeah, it's probably this one.
Okay, so
So
it was
it did
probably
not.
GPT-4.
Yeah,
Okay. So and can you delete? Can you refresh the browser to see like if it's still
refreshed.
there and then delete at the
Yeah,
end?
it's still there. Yes,
Still
delete
there
it.
and delete
Yeah,
working as
delete.
well. Okay, so
The
so
next one is Grok.
GPT-4 was unable like to update the
Yeah,
to-do list task. Okay, the Grok 4.
Grok 2.
Oh, sorry. Grok 2. A little bit later. Now I think they're working on version 3.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So yeah, I
oh,
can.
it
Oh,
even has
nice.
like a man
It has a
icon.
nice icon. Yeah, I can complete
So
it.
and it's completely missing the update function, I guess, at all. Okay.
Yeah. I cannot edit anything.
So
But
and try to
okay,
refresh the
if
page
I
first.
refresh it, it's
Yeah.
completed, stays completed, and I can delete it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is also like the published app. Like if you would like to play with it, you can just click on the one of the links and then the page will open and you will be able to play with this to-do tasks. So, and this the code for this to-do tasks will be delivered to those who will subscribe.
Yeah, the prompt, the code, everything that we have used, you will have access to.
Okay, guys, I think you should subscribe because the new cases will follow, and the new cases will be close to the real life. And the idea to provide you with as much value as possible, so that you can look at those benchmarks and think maybe you can use one of these use cases in your life or in your business. So please subscribe.
Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.